Hello guys, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll look into the recent post, the recent tweet of CoreDAO. This tweet was made yesterday, being the 2nd of October at about 12:52 p.m. It's all about the core network upgrade, which is coming up very soon. Now, a lot of persons would ask, why this upgrade? Well, the code here, they've made us to understand that since the mainnet launch, many core community members have been requesting certain amendments to the protocol. The Kotoshis, the members of the core community, have been requesting to see more improvement on the core network, and this has prompted a CoreDAO to this strategy of introducing 1.0.4 network upgrade, which will take effect after the block of 8,020,000 is reached. And this is expected to occur on October 15th. Yeah, on October 15th. So in about less than 2 weeks' time, this network upgrade will be done, and we'll have a better experience in the network. Now, let us quickly look into the reasons why the CoreDAO are coming up with this strategy of improving their network. Now, you discover that previously, if you've been following the CoreDAO updates, you discover that users, they can delegate and redelegate core to different validators at any time. Now, as you can see on this screen, these are the different validators that have been approved by CoreDAO. We have a total of 27 validators, but the active members are just 21. Now, in the course of in the course of delegation and redelegating core to different validators, you discover that miners or core delegators, they lose some rewards for 1 day while redelegating process is ongoing. Now, this prevented the users from optimizing their delegation strategies in real time. Now, with the upcoming upgrade, users can now delegate and undelegate their core limitlessly without needing to sacrifice any reward in the process of the redelegation. Now, when users restake their core to a different validator, they will not lose their rewards during that transfer period, because most of these core loss occur during the redelegation process, during the transfer process. Okay, now this revamped design, it keeps the core stable while also increasing the flexibility and efficiency of the core staking or the core delegation. Now, secondly is with this upgrade, there is going to be a possibility of split delegation. Okay, there's going to be a possibility of split delegation whereby you can perform two activities during your delegation process simultaneously. Previously, users, they could not split their delegated tokens between multiple validators and could only delegate to a single validator at a time. Okay, but this coming upgrade now will enable us to delegate our core, to split it while delegating to different validators. Okay, so with this coming upgrade, users can delegate to one validator and also delegate part of their staked core to a different validator. Now, as you can see, I have delegated a total number of 1031 core to 3 validators, and in the course of doing this, some may ask, why 3? Yes, it is just a personal choice. Okay, it's just a personal choice. I wish to split it to various validators to get more rewards, okay, depending on the reward rate for each of the validators. Now, while I was delegating this core, I believe you must have such experience. You first of all delegate to one validator at a time. Okay, now I have my validators here to be validator 10, okay, validator 2, and validator 1. Now, this upcoming upgrade will enable us to delegate to more than one or more of these validators at the same time. Before now, what we actually experience is you delegate to validator 1, then you come back, delegate to validator 2, then after which you delegate to validator 10, for instance. Okay, so the upcoming upgrade will enable us, will activate features that will enable us to delegate our core simultaneously. We'll split it at the same time in the course of the delegation. Okay, now it is not just about delegation, there are other improvements. Okay, so one of the issues that this upcoming upgrade is going to resolve is what we call persistent minor extractable value attack. We call it the MEV attack. Okay, now this attack have been negatively impacting core relayers network at a high level. So this MEV attack, it usually involves miners or validators manipulating the blockchain transactions for their own financial gain, for their own personal interest. Okay, so this can enable the miner to engage in practices such as front running, where you discover that they can see and exploit lucrative trades before they are executed. Thereby, they'll be creating an unfair market. Now, in Core's case, attackers have been copying relayers' transactions. Now, the transactions remain here are maybe when you want to delegate, when you want to redelegate, when you want to claim your delegated reward. You discover that this MEV allows those who are involved in it to replace their signatures and using a high gas fee to earn excess rewards for themselves. Okay, so CoreDAO solution is to set an upper limit on the gas price of relayers transactions, preventing attackers from stealing their work and submitting it first. So once the system detects a relayer transaction with a gas price above the given limit, above the permissible limit, it discards the transaction. Okay, so what this simply means, to explain further, is this. Now, in the course of a delegation, let me take an example. Let's say I want to delegate one core. Okay, so I click on the delegation button, then this appears. I'll click on delegate, for instance. Now, this MEV attack influences our transaction such that in the course of trying to execute this transaction, for instance, you see we're having an estimated gas fee of 0. As you can see on the screen, this is 0.00081 core. So this MEV attack sometimes it hijacks, or rather sometimes it manipulates this estimated gas fee to a higher cost. It makes us pay higher than the expectable or the permissible limit. And sometimes when we are trying to execute this transaction, this operation, we may not know, because some of these gas fees, they appear to be insignificant. Okay, so they take advantage of the multiple transactions millions of people engaged in core transaction daily perform on daily basis. And before you know it, at the end of the day, in a cycle of 24 hours, you see them accumulating as many core as they wish or as they expected. So that is why the CoreDAO has come up with these strategies after having discovered some of these faults or some of these disadvantages or negativity per se, have decided to improve their network so that we have a better experience. Okay, now in summary, the essence of this CoreDAO's operation, or this CoreDAO's network upgrade coming up on the 15th, is simply: one, for better staking experience; secondly, for flexibility; thirdly, for security; and lastly, for efficiency. Okay, guys, so that is the reason the next coming upgrade will take place according to CoreDAO, and we expect and we hope to see it come to pass on October 15th. So guys, this is what I want to share with you in today's video. If this is your first time of visiting my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. Feel free to like my videos. If you have any question relating to Core, go down to the comment section and drop your questions. Any challenge you have at all in respect of Core, drop your question at the comment section and I will respond. Feel free to join my WhatsApp channel. I'll drop the link in my description. Also follow me on Twitter to get more updates about Core and other cryptocurrencies. I hope to see you in my next video.